Too Big to Fall, a riveting study of Xerox, Motorola, Kodak, Nokia, Blackberry, Blockbuster, and Yahoo. Introduction. The fall of once dominant companies serves as a cautionary tale for businesses, reminding them of the importance of embracing change, innovation, and customer centricity. This riveting analysis delves into the successes, failures, and lessons learned from the business cases of Xerox, Motorola, Kodak, Nokia, Blackberry, Blockbuster, and Yahoo. Xerox: missed opportunities in the digital revolution. Success. Xerox was a powerhouse in the office equipment market throughout the late 20th century. Its revolutionary Xerox PARC Research Center was responsible for groundbreaking innovations such as the graphical user interface, the computer mouse, and laser printing, laying the foundation for the personal computing industry. Failure. Despite its innovative prowess, Xerox focused too heavily on its core business of photocopiers and printers. This tunnel vision led to missed opportunities in personal computing, as competitors like Apple and Microsoft capitalized on Xerox's innovations. As the digital revolution unfolded, Xerox's market dominance faded. Example: Xerox's Alto computer, developed in the 1970s, was the first to use a graphical user interface and a mouse. However, the company did not commercialize the Alto, which allowed Apple to introduce the first mass-market GUI-based computer, the Apple Lisa, in 1983. Motorola: a slow descent in the mobile market. Success. Motorola was a telecommunications giant, known for its prowess in mobile phones, radios, and semiconductor technology. The company's Razr phone, launched in 2004, was a massive success, with its sleek design and thin profile setting the standard for the industry. Failure. Motorola's downfall was its slow adoption of new technologies, such as 3G and smartphones. As competitors embraced these advancements, Motorola's market share dwindled. Eventually, the company split into two entities, Motorola Mobility and Motorola Solutions. Motorola Mobility was later acquired by Google and subsequently sold to Lenovo. Example: when Apple launched the iPhone in 2007, it changed the game with its touchscreen interface and app ecosystem. Motorola, still focused on traditional flip phones and feature phones, failed to respond in time and lost significant ground in the market. Kodak: the irony of the digital photography revolution. Success. Kodak was synonymous with photography throughout much of the 20th century, dominating the market for film, cameras, and photo processing. Its innovative products and services were a staple in the lives of professional and amateur photographers alike. Failure. Ironically, Kodak's failure stemmed from its inability to adapt to the digital photography revolution that it helped create. Kodak engineer Steve Sasson invented the first digital camera in 1975, but the company failed to recognize its potential impact on the industry. As consumers gravitated towards digital cameras and smartphones, Kodak's traditional business rapidly declined, culminating in bankruptcy in 2012. Example: in 2005, Kodak launched the EasyShare 1, a digital camera with built-in Wi-Fi for instant photo sharing. Unfortunately, this innovation was too little, too late, as smartphones offering the same functionality were already gaining traction. Nokia: the smartphone revolution's victim. Success. Nokia's reliable and user-friendly mobile phones made it the world's leading manufacturer from the late 1990s to the early 2010s. At its peak, Nokia accounted for 40% of the global mobile phone market. Failure. Nokia's Achilles heel was its inability to respond to the rise of smartphones, particularly those using Android and Apple's iOS. The company's market share plummeted, and it was eventually acquired by Microsoft in a failed attempt to compete in the smartphone market. Example: Nokia's Symbian operating system, once the most popular mobile OS, failed to compete with the user-friendly interfaces and app ecosystems of Android and iOS. Nokia's partnership with Microsoft to use the Windows Phone OS also fell short, as it struggled to attract developers and gain traction in the market. Blackberry, losing the smartphone race. Success. Blackberry was once the go-to choice for business-oriented smartphones, with its secure email and messaging services, as well as its signature physical keyboard. In the early 2000s, the company enjoyed massive success and a loyal customer base. Failure. BlackBerry's downfall began when it failed to adapt to the rise of touchscreen smartphones and the consumer market's shift towards apps and multimedia. As Apple and Android devices gained popularity, BlackBerry's market share dwindled, leading to significant financial losses. Example: in 2010, BlackBerry released the Torch, a touchscreen smartphone with a slide-out keyboard. Despite its attempt to compete with iPhones and Android devices, the Torch couldn't match the seamless user experience and vast app selection offered by its competitors, resulting in poor sales. Blockbuster, the demise of a video rental giant. Success. Blockbuster was once the largest video rental chain in the world, with over 9,000 stores at its peak. Its vast selection of movies and video games made it a popular choice for entertainment in the pre-digital era. Failure. Blockbuster failed to anticipate and adapt to the shift towards digital streaming and on-demand services. Competitors like Netflix, which began as a DVD rental by mail service, seized the opportunity to invest in online streaming, while Blockbuster remained focused on its brick-and-mortar business. The company eventually filed for bankruptcy in 2010. Example: in 2000, Blockbuster had the opportunity to acquire Netflix for a mere $50 million. However, the company's management dismissed the idea, believing that their core business would continue to thrive. Today, Netflix has a market capitalization of over $200 billion, while Blockbuster has become a relic of the past. Yahoo, a series of strategic missteps. Success. Yahoo was one of the pioneers of the Internet age, with its search engine, email service, and news portal attracting millions of users in the late 1990s and early 2000s. At its peak, the company's market value exceeded $100 billion. Failure. Yahoo's decline can be attributed to a series of strategic missteps, including the inability to effectively monetize its services and a failure to capitalize on early opportunities in search, social media, and online advertising. As Google, Facebook, and other tech giants rose to prominence, Yahoo's market share and relevance faded. Example: in 2002, Yahoo had the opportunity to acquire Google for $5 billion, a move that could have drastically altered the internet landscape. However, the deal fell through, and Google went on to become the dominant player in search and online advertising, dwarfing Yahoo's once impressive market value. Conclusion. The stories of Xerox, Motorola, Kodak, Nokia, Blackberry, Blockbuster, and Yahoo serve as stark reminders that even the largest, most successful companies can fail if they do not adapt to changing market conditions and technological innovations. These cautionary tales underscore the importance of embracing change, fostering a culture of innovation, and remaining customer-centric to avoid becoming too big to fall. By studying these business cases, organizations can glean valuable insights into navigating market disruptions, anticipating future trends, and staying competitive in an ever-changing business landscape.